Hey guys, hi, hope you are doing well. After a long hiatus, I am here with a beautiful bird's eye view tutorial for you guys. We will be painting this bird's eye view of an ocean using watercolors. So, come, let's see what are the materials that would be required to paint this. I will be here using this color palette. This is from White Nights Color, and this is a Russian brand. You could get all these brands available at any stationery shop. Let's take a look at the brushes. I will be using various different brands of brushes, quill sized mop brushes because it has a fat belly, it will hold a lot of water, a wash brush, round brushes. So use any brushes that are available with you, and also all the materials that I am showing you here will be in the description box below. I am here using an Chitrapat paper which is 440 GSM and has a rough grain texture. As you can see here, this has a rough grain texture unlike the other paper which is fine grain textured but is also cold pressed. You feel free to use any paper that is available with you. Now I am applying an even coat of water onto my sketched area. This is the land area where we will be painting with brown. So I have started layering the color. I am here using an quinacridone gold color by Daniel Smith, but you could also use yellow ochre color or burnt sienna color. Mix a little bit of burnt sienna with any yellow that you have, and you could get a shade very close to this color. So I will be going ahead and layering the entire sketched part with this area, leaving some white gaps in between. I will be also adding some darker shades to represent the texture, to bring out the texture of the rocky area. So just keep watching. Now it's very important that you choose a 100% cotton watercolor paper, because if you're not using a 100% watercolor paper, your paper will not be wet for a longer period of time to create this kind of effects, that the rocky textures that we are creating out here. So make sure you go with any 100% watercolor paper, otherwise it will not give you the desired results that you are looking for. Now I have started my ocean part. I am using turquoise blue color. This color is from Mijilo Mission Gold Class watercolors. You could also use cerulean blue and turquoise blue, which is also available for white nights. So you could use any of this color. I went ahead with turquoise blue color from Mijilo Mission, but feel free to use any light blue color that is available with you. I have started creating a sense of depth in the ocean by adding some darker shade of blue, that is Prussian green, as well as some green mixed with Prussian blue to give me that darkest value of the green. Also, you could do the same by mixing some lemon yellow to the Prussian blue to give you that greenish blue color. So to give an illusion that there is some kind of growth at the bottom of the sea, since it's the top view of a sea, so I'm trying to create those effect by just adding those colors with the tip of my brush, since the paper is wet, so it is blending easily into the background. Now I'm using burnt umber to create this darker tone of rocky area. So I'm just layering it with burnt umber. You could also mix a little bit of Payne's gray and create this darker tones. Now I'm creating here dry brush patterns of my waves. Make sure that your brush is completely dry. Dab it in a tissue towel and dry your brush and load it with white paint. Make sure your paint is not too runny or watery, and simply slant the brush on the texture of the paper to get this dry brush effect. Now keep creating these dry brush patterns on the darker edges of the paper also. until you are satisfied and the entire area is filled with these crashing waves. Paint some along the beach area where the rock at the sea and the rock area is meeting. So continuing this, and you will have a beautiful seascape. And here is the final look of a painting. Isn't it beautiful? Now, some of you who are already following me on Instagram would be aware of this. Recently, I have released my first Skillshare class on watercolor sunset beachscapes, where I am teaching you all the basic tricks and tips required to master watercolor and paint these beautiful sunset beachscapes. The link of this Skillshare class will be given in the description box below. Do check it out, and thank you for watching.